Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It is a thriving Thursday, a thankful Thursday, a think about it Thursday. Welcome to Live It Out Inc. Thursday night segment. We'd like to welcome you guys to come in, click like, click share, and also remember to subscribe to our YouTube page. As you guys come in, um, just a quick topic tonight. We won't be long at all. It's just some information I want to share with you guys that is perfect for this type of season. What's coming up? We're coming upon the holiday season. Make sure you pay it forward. Kindness, thankfulness, whatever you do to be thankful in this season, to celebrate this season, just make sure you do it. Have fun and let's keep it moving. Tonight, before we get started, I just want to start off with a couple of questions that I want you guys to respond to before we get into our topic for tonight. So let's just do a mental health check-in. Just let us know how you're feeling. So put it in the chat. How you feeling? You can use an emoji or you can use one word to describe your mood. If you're excited, if you're kind of grumpy, if you're dreary, if you're exhausted, tired, whatever, just put it in the chat. Let us know how you're doing. We just want to do a quick mental health check-in. Since I can't see the feed,
I tell you,
Duck is going to have to tell me what you guys are saying. So this is new, looking into the camera and not being able to see what you guys are saying. But hey, we're going to make it do what it do. So again, good afternoon. Welcome to Live It Out Inc. Thursday segment. And my first question is, what is your favorite season? We have 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. What is your favorite season? Mine is fall. I love the fall. I love the colors of fall. I love the earth tone colors, the orange, the burnt orange, the green, the reddish, the yellowish, the brown, the earth tone colors. I like it because it's not too hot and it hasn't gotten too cold. I like to see the wind blow the leaves off the tree. I like to feel the breeze. I like that is, well, I'm not gonna say that. I like that it gets darker sooner, but I'm okay with that. I just like the weather in the fall. I like fall. I like fall colors, and I like the way the weather is in the fall. So you guys just put in the chat, what is your favorite season and one reason why? And I gave you mine. I love the colors. I love fall colors.
fall, winter, fall, spring.
Spring. So we got a couple of falls, one spring. Give a shout out. I'm not even looking, but I'm gonna say Jessica and Adrian is on.
Neither one of them is coming.
Really? So that's Tanya. Okay. Next question. What is your favorite holiday movie? Like during this season, they start. It could be a Christmas movie, or it could just be a movie that they play during the holidays. So this segment is not about Christmas. You will see. I'm setting you up for something. So, what is your favorite movie during this season right here? For me, it would be somewhere between Die Hard, Friday After Next, this Christmas. Yeah, those would be my favorite holiday movies around this season. I love to see those movies. Um, did we have anybody respond yet?
Hallmark movies.
Hallmark. Y'all watching that Lifetime and Hallmark channel. I never watched the Hallmark channel. Never watched it. I got to get into that. Anybody else?
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
A Christmas movie.
Any Christmas movie?
No, that was the.
Oh, that's the Christmas movie. Okay, Home Alone. Home Alone, the first one was good. I remember seeing the first one.
Samuel said Jason.
Samuel
said Jason.
Samuel said Jason. That's the name of a movie?
Freddy.
Oh, Freddy versus Jason?
No, Jason. Okay. The movie. Freddy.
Oh,
and Freddy.
Jason and Freddy. Is that both?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Next question is, what's your favorite holiday mood song? Like, what song gets you in the mood for this season? What song actually gets you, like you can tell that the season is changing? You kind of know the holidays coming up. What is your mood song for the holidays? Mine would be This Christmas, maybe. Or what is the name of that song? I can't think of it. I can't think of the name of it. But I'm saying, Doug, how I go? Help me out, Doug. How I go? I don't think that's it.
Oh, you said this
and
Christmas?
This Christmas.
That is it.
Oh, will be a very special Christmas from me. Yeah.
Sing, you gotta sing.
So that would be my favorite holiday mood song. Last question. During this time, would you rather be with family or kind of alone? Like big with family, big, or just something real small and chill, just at the house, or just you and your little circle, your little immediate family? And it's a reason why I asked you guys that. Remember, I told you I'm setting you up for something for the season. So during this time of year, you know the holidays are coming up. Would you rather be with your big family, large family, or would you rather just be small, with a small set of family and friends? Hey, IG. Did you guys did they respond in the chat?
Yep, a lot of people said family, chill at the house.
Okay.
Alone. It's a mix.
For me, it's football. You give me some football, a movie. I always go to the movies after Thanksgiving dinner that we always arguing about who's gonna cook it or we're gonna buy it or if we're gonna go out and eat. So it's but the movie is definitely something we agree on to do in watching football. Okay, now the reason why I asked you guys that question because we touched on it a little bit last year and Live It Out, but it's this thing that's called seasonal depression. It's actually called seasonal affective disorder. SAD. S-A-D. It's actually SAD. It's a seasonal depression. If you heard of it, just do a thumbs up or just say if you ever heard of seasonal depression. And it's real. It's actually real. Now, what seasonal depression is, it is a mental health disorder, and it occurs, the depression gets triggered by the change in the season, primarily beginning fall and winter. Like right now, we're in the fall and it's gonna get winter. So that's when it's mostly triggered. But it can be in the summertime, but I didn't read a lot of it on the summertime. I read about the fall and winter depression. Some reasons for it was that, like, the time going back, did time just go back? We just lost the hour, or did we gain an hour? We lost the hour. You fall back, spring forward. So the drop in the temperature is definitely changing. The weather is changing, shorter days, longer nights, and a change in the season. So it's not warm and sunny now. The day is kind of dreary. Like today was kind of dreary. To me, it was a nice day because this is my season. I really like fall. But for some people, it can cause depression. It's no clear cause why it's called SAD. If you hear me say SAD, that's seasonal affective disorder. So that's the seasonal depression. Less sunlight, shorter days. It's thought to be linked to some chemical change in our body. The fact that we don't get enough light has something to do with our sleep patterns. I was reading on the difference between natural light and electrical lights, house lights, and that stuff. All this stuff plays a part in your seasonal depression. And people with this, they usually withdraw from social events. So that's why I was asking you, when this season comes, would you rather be with family or would you rather just be by yourself? If you find yourself kind of withdrawing, you're like, no, I really don't want to go. I really don't want to do this. I'd rather just stay at the house and chill. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying those are some of the symptoms when you find yourself not really wanting to do too much of nothing. You really want to be alone. Your changes in your appetite during this season. And I can share this with you guys. My appetite, if you know me, I'm not a sugary person. I don't have to have candy. I don't have to have cakes and pies and sugary snacks. I don't have to have those things. But lately, since I've started this new job, I found myself eating differently. Not that I'm craving for these things, but I'm catching myself grabbing a snack that I wouldn't normally grab or something in the store that I wouldn't normally pick up. And I'm just eating it. Or I'm catching myself stopping to eat at fast food restaurants more than I have because I stopped there. I was bringing my lunch or bringing my snack enough to last me until I get home. But now I'm catching myself stopping at McDonald's. I really don't care for McDonald's. I'm finding myself stopping at Popeyes, and I try not to. I've been trying not to, but I've been noticing lately that that's what I've been doing. So my appetite has changed. Another symptom is oversleeping. Mine is reversed. I'm not sleeping. So I'm not oversleeping. I'm not sleeping enough. And these things can be attributed along with major depression symptoms. So if you find yourself feeling some type of way during the holiday depression, during this seasonal holiday, then you might want to just do a self-evaluation on your mental health and check in with yourself and make sure, because we don't want to slip into depression during this season because it's so easy. Because around the holidays, we think about the ones we lost, especially if you lost someone close to you and you used to being with them on the holidays. You're used to spending time with them, going to the store with them, them being at the house or cooking a favorite dish for you or pie. You know how grandmas and mom cook those pies and special dishes for us. When we think about those things, it can cause depression during the holidays almost every year because some people they find it hard to get through the holidays when they're trying to still get over a loss. So that's one reason that we have a lot of seasonal depression. What we want to think about is ways to cope with this. So if you think you have any seasonal depression, please put it in the chat.
Miss Tanya said, see, Janice, I'm not there to bring in those healthy snacks for you.
I know, right? Tanya, I need them, but I'm trying. But see, at least I'm acknowledging it. I saw a change in behavior in my pattern, and I got to get back on it. I definitely have to get back on it. I'm so upset with myself. Shorter days, and this was just something that I was reading when I was reading up on this. Y'all, this stuff is really deep. Y'all check it out. When y'all get a chance, just go back and read about seasonal depression. The shorter days have something to do with our biological clock rhythm, like how we sleep. And it regulates our sleep and wake cycle. So if we not get enough light or enough darkness, or not having the light when you're supposed to sleep, it can kind of throw off our sleep pattern. So it messes with us with these shorter days and shorter nights, and we don't even notice it. We just like, ooh. Well, you can tell the difference. Like we think it's later than what it is because the time change is because it's messing with our biological clock. That's just what research said. Now, a couple of ways you can cope with seasonal depression if you think you're experiencing it. If you know somebody that may be experiencing, a couple of ways to cope with it is to schedule your life around self-care. You can't get away from taking care of yourself, your mental health part. Everything I've been reading, everything I've been hearing, everybody I've been talking to, and I'm really glad that mental health is trending because we are having a conversation, and it is so much out there that we're not aware of that can be causing stress or distress on our bodies and our minds. So to center yourself around self-care is meaning giving yourself time, having time management to take care of yourself. Even though we're getting ready to get busy, you get ready to get really busy because it's the holidays. You're going to be hosting family. You're going to be having company coming in from out of town. You're going to be having your Thanksgiving dinner. And everybody know that when you cooking Thanksgiving dinner, it's always some stuff. It's always something going on. Somebody don't like the macaroni and cheese. Somebody don't like the way the turkey was made. The potato salad was messed up. The collard greens were too salty. And who made the sweet potato pie? It don't taste like a mama pie taste. Who did? It's just a lot. So you're getting ready to get real busy. You're getting ready to entertain family and friends, but you still got to manage to take time to take care of yourself. Don't overdo it. Don't stress yourself out. Not just Thanksgiving, but I'm talking about for doing this whole season. Christmas coming in on New Year's. Don't wait till New Year, December the 31st, to start getting yourself together to get your goals and stuff ready. Go ahead and start now. Start planning to live a better life mentally, physically, emotionally, and just take care of yourself. Another way to cope if you think you have seasonal depression is to, and you've heard us say this before, to allow yourself to feel those feelings. If you feel like mourning, like if you feel like crying, allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to feel those feelings and then deal with those feelings that you feel. Do not suppress them. If you're feeling yourself getting agitated or frustrated, or if you're exhausted, deal with it. Acknowledge the feelings that you're feeling and deal with them. If you're tired, then stop and take a rest. If you're crying, you cry, you get it out, you pray your way through it, talk your way through it, whatever you need to do, but just allow yourself to feel those feelings. Don't suppress your feelings just because it's the holidays. Mind you, seasonal is kind of doom and gloom. Even today is a perfect day. If you look outside now, it's gloomy, it's rainy, it's wet and kind of climby and cold. So we tend to think that, I'm not getting out there in that rain. I don't want my feet to get wet. I don't want my hair to get messed up. It's just a lot. We just got to fight through that thing. Another way is to, if you feel like you're being depressed or you're depressed or having anxiety, it's always okay to seek out a therapist. And actually, therapists, when I was doing the research, a lot of therapists, mental health therapists, suffer from seasonal depression. So it's something that's very common. It's nothing wrong, like it's nothing medically wrong with you if you get seasonal depression. It's just something that happens due to the chemicals in our body or what's going on around us, but it does take a hold on our mental health. And if you have underlying conditions, read this too, even if you have underlying conditions and you find yourself being seasonal depressed, it actually triggers it or makes it affects it. So it makes you feel worse. So it triggers off what's already going on with you with that depression. So whenever you feel like that, it's always time to go see your doctor, and to ask to talk to somebody to talk you through it. Don't always go to your best friend or your cousin, sister, and all them. Sometimes we just have to go ask a professional for some advice or something like that. So that's my spiel on seasonal depression. If you guys have had any symptoms, or if you ever felt like you were depressed during the holidays, just holler at me in the chat. Let's talk about it. Now, I know for me, when I first lost my mom, it was hard. Thanksgiving, I was not looking forward to it. I was not looking forward to Christmas. I was not looking forward to New Year's, Easter, none of the holidays. Well, I spent all holidays with her, but especially Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter, because she really made a big deal about those holidays. I just did not look forward to them. I was exhausted for some reason. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the drive. I would get up just because Puff and Duck wanted to get up and do something, but I really didn't. I don't think neither one of us wanted to do it, but we knew we had to do it. Well, we at least tried to do it. So I know losing a loved one is hard to deal with during the holidays. I couldn't even go in the grocery store and shop for Thanksgiving dinner, to shop to even cook, because I would hear people in the grocery store around this season, and they got their moms with them or their grandma with them in the store, and they just doing the family thing and they having a good time, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Except for until you realize that I don't have that. And I just ran out of the store. I had to leave out the store because I couldn't deal with it. So if you've ever experienced seasonal depression, please put it in the chat and let's talk about it. Did we get any responses?
No.
Good. So that means you guys are mentally okay. You're in a good headspace. So now you know about seasonal depression. What you're supposed to do is pass the knowledge on. So now you have to tell somebody else about it, especially during this season. So when you're talking to family, when you're talking to friends, or when you're having a girls' conversation, or even talking to your mate, make them aware that, hey, there is a such thing called seasonal depression. Now we got to be careful to make sure we're looking out for each other mentally, because this thing can sneak up on us and cause depression, anxiety, panic attacks, and all of that. So be on the lookout. Continue to be fruitful. Well, I'm not gonna say be fruitful and multiply. Let me take that. But if you at that age, then yes. But me, every time y'all don't do that. But continue to live your best life. Embrace family. If you got family, if you guys that got big families, embrace family. Life is too short. Understand that life is so short. It's here today, gone today. You just never know. So these family quarrels that we're having, just let them go. Enjoy family. Try to enjoy the holidays. Make a big deal out of lighting up the Christmas tree or whatever. Whatever you do, however you celebrate, just embrace it and enjoy it and make the best of it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I am here. And I hope you guys got a chance to answer the some of the questions from earlier in the segment. Like your favorite holiday mood song, your favorite holiday movie, your favorite season. Would you rather be with family or alone? So if you didn't get a chance, put those in the chat. We're just gonna do a little consensus and see what's going on with you guys. I missed you guys last week. It was Duck Fall. Not mine. I really wanted to be.
Do we want to tell them why it was Duck Fall? Because don't throw me under the bus.
We had to take
a mental break.
We had to take a mental break. Check on your strong friends. They're not okay sometimes. Check on your strong friends, y'all. Tanya will check on me some mornings and be like, hey, girl, just checking on you, see how you doing. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I really do. If there are no comments in the chat.
Yvonne just said it's too early to put up a tree.
Well, don't put the tree up. Don't put the tree up right now. Whenever you put the tree up. I'm putting mine up Thanksgiving Day if I can find it. And I think my grandbaby the only reason why I'm back into the holidays, because I could really do without them. But because of Bubbles, yeah, I like the holidays again.
And we did have 2 losses, so it was a lot going on this week.
It was. I did lose my cousin. R.I.P. to my cousin. And my spiritual mom, Reverend Harvey. Shout out to Reverend Harvey. We will forever love you. And yeah, Mr. Brown, another man that I know, he was a veteran. He passed away today on Veterans Day.
Your coworker?
Mr. Brown. You know Mr. Brown. Mr. Quincy.
Mr.
Brown. Yeah. So it's been a lot going on around us. All right. What time is it up?
8:28. You did it. 30 minutes.
Oh, we did 30 minutes. Thank you guys so much. We should gear back up with our special guests. We got some things lined up that we're working on. We want you guys to continue to log on, continue to follow us, continue to be a part of Live It Out Inc. We got some wonderful things coming up. Congratulations to Tanya. Tanya is doing a gender reveal this weekend for her very first grandbaby. So Tanya's going to be a grandma and pop. Yeah. Who else? What else are we celebrating?
But we're doing a healing strokes, like a sipping stroke coming up.
Oh, we're gonna do a healing stroke. Really, we're doing that? Mm-hmm. See, she didn't even tell me. But
we're celebrating our anniversary next year.
Yeah, we're getting ready to celebrate our anniversary. Live It Out has been going strong for
5-year anniversary.
5 years. It's been 5 years. Oh my goodness. Throw your L's up, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. But no holiday depression, no seasonal depression. If we think it, we will become it. So we're not going to think that. We're going to be positive. We're going to embrace the holiday season. We're going to love on each other. We're going to pay it forward with kindness. And we're just going to celebrate life, celebrate being here to see the holidays. So from Live It Out Inc., are we on next week?
It's next week's Thanksgiving?
I don't think next week is not Thanksgiving.
So, yes.
Oh, so until next week, You guys continue to live your best life. Mwah. And we will see you guys next week.